I said on my last video that there's a bit of spitballing and followed by some info, and the info is only in the last 5 minutes, and I know people don't listen to full videos always, and given that I have a tendency to waffle, I do accept that unfortunately I may lose people on the way, but so I wanted to put this out separately for those who didn't catch the end of the video. Alright, I'm going to put the rest of the video, as I don't want to hijack it, and put the rest of the video into the description so that you can watch the whole video if you would like, because he does talk about some other stuff at the beginning as well. And I can confirm that the person that he's talking about in the beginning is indeed Kaylee's uncle, and I have the receipts, but I'm not putting them on YouTube though, because I don't know. I don't know that this guy has got anything to do with it. But one thing I will tell you is that he has a record in Oregon, and where he was living and where the grandparents were living. And by the way, Steve Gonzalez's dad died in June 2022, so only a couple of months before. I do find it weird that hasn't come up, to be honest, unless it has and I've missed it. I feel like he's not backward in coming forward. I feel like he might have been like mentioned that, oh, you know, it's a tragedy upon tragedy, you know, that he's already lost his dad, and you know, like the media get hold of stuff like that as well. So they lived in a place called Stevenson, which is in Skarmania, which is basically on just over the Washington border, the Washington side of the Washington-Oregon border. And if you keep driving down, you're going towards Eugene, Oregon. But to be fair, he is not the only person that I've come across who is from that, or is not from that area. He has a criminal record around that sort of area, and in the Oregon area, Lincoln, Oregon. But so let's just check, how near is Lincoln, Oregon? So as you can see, Lincoln is near the coast, south of Portland, southwest of Portland, and Eugene is directly south of Portland. And you can see where Yakima's in Washington, so the border's there somewhere. It doesn't really show where the border is very well there, does it? It doesn't show it at all. But yeah, so if you were to carry on down, Skarmania is somewhere along the border, wherever that is along there. And then you can go down to Eugene. But as I said, there are other people that have got family in Oregon that I've come across that may or may not be relevant. But you know, this is a close family member. Who knows? And I don't actually know if he would have been in incarcerated at that time, there was some sort of dispute over whether the charge, it was reduced to manslaughter basically from murder, and I don't know if he was, like, usually if you've got a charge like that you'd be in jail, but I don't know. So yeah, that's just a little, yeah, so you might want to watch Harsh's video because he talks about this and other things prior to what he's talking about there, about the PCA. So yeah, that's about all for now, folks. See you later.